this is just something that we are trying out. Okay, so don't expect this. It might be just one time that I do this. This is gonna be a daily how do I say that, a daily chart. Okay. Okay, but before we start, this is gonna be, okay, so like what I mentioned, this is just a trial. It's gonna be Vedic sidereal astrology. I'll teach you guys on not teaching, but I mean, if you are watching this and you don't know your Vedic sidereal chart, there is an app right there. I'm not associated with it, but that's what I use, so it can help you to look for your sun sign, moon sign, and ascendant sign. When we start the daily chart, of course, if you are reading it from your sun sign, apply it on a soul level. If you are reading it, listening to this on ascendant level or rising ascendant level, in your life path, so it happens in your physicality, and then in your moon sign, it happens in your mental and of course emotional. So the mind is the moon, and then also our emotion. So those three. So technically, it's mind, body, and spirit. If it was to be in Western, if I were to apply it to Western, and of course this is Jyotish. So I hope it helps enlighten. It's more into the enlightened part, not just to give you guys a prediction of it's like, it's like, it's more of enlightening. Okay, you got me. Okay, so okay, I hope I don't have anything on my face. It looks like I have something. Okay, but anyhow, Aries, I hope I can post it also here, the chart I'm looking at, and then I'll just see what's going on. Okay, but I will always base this from the ascendant and then apply it how you watch it. Okay, so that there is no confusion. Okay, so let's begin. For the for Aries, I see here that there can be let me see here. There can be some sort of addressing with regards to your trying to understand the direction of your soul right now. And you have here Sun in Mrigashira in Taurus, and it's like if I'm not mistaken, it's an arrow. So you could be shooting. Imagine yourself shooting an arrow with regards to your soul connection. Okay, it can also be reflective on like your father. You might try to it can be communication, but more of try to understand your father. If you don't have an energy as far as like your dad, it can be someone who is in that presence. Okay, and we have here so of course Venus in Taurus right now, it's in Kritika Nakshatra. There can be some sort of severing ties to things in your surrounding about that gives you pleasure. You might chop it down. If I wasn't able to say, this is of course already placed in June 9. Okay, so June 9, where the chart is right now, and I'm seeing here that of course it's also gonna be in Pacific. Okay, June 9 in Pacific. Okay, I'm seeing here where you have this energy with regards to communication right now. It might be a little bit difficult because Mercury, we have Mercury, Mars, and Rahu. And Mars and Rahu right now on this day, they're 21 degrees and 24 degrees. So that's crazy. That's in a way that's combust, because it's 3 degrees, 21, 22, 23, 24. So that's 3 degrees. It's very close to each other. And as Rahu is a natural malefic, Mars is malefic. Communications with Mercury in 14 degrees, Mercury might be a little bit tense between those two. It's like there's a lot of things in your online, in communication, can be siblings also. That's a little bit challenge. So try to maintain your balance on that side. And you have here on your, why am I okay, I'm different when I do charts, okay, compared to tarot, right? You have right now the moon is in 16 degrees of Leo, and as far as like more, of course, like your mind, it's in Purva Palguni. Okay, so I feel here because you have you might how to say this, you might find it interesting that you're thinking about kind of like getting in love with someone, of course, because this is fifth house, and thinking about them in bed. Not that you have the lust, like you're dreaming of them, your mind is focused on them, like, oh, I'm gonna go to bed, and then this is the person that you're thinking. It's like, oh, this is the person that I love, or this is the person that, it's like it's very, I feel like it's very friendly energy. I'm seeing here also you have here Jupiter in, of course, in retrograde in Scorpio, in 25 degrees. So that's in Jesha Nakshatra. A retrograde planet always gives us the energy of, focus, a lot of focus, that it's being given attention. It's closest to the planet right now. And Jesha is a very, very occult, how to say this, driven nakshatra. And it's also like an inquisitive and trying to understand. So you might be trying to focus also on learning more of the occult. Okay, but it's just like right now, or the occult is coming towards you. Okay, because that's what I'm seeing here. It's like more and more in astrology, tarot. It's like all this, divination that is in the secret realm of the occult is being brought to your attention. And it's also investigative, right? It's also the psychic, the psychology is the eighth house. And it's also the house of transformation. So you might feel a little bit of like a transformative energy. And then we have here Saturn and K2, of course, in your ninth house. And I feel like, there is some sort of energy, it's like trying to understand the person that you love, because Saturn, again, in Purva Ashada, it's a Venus rule nakshatra, and then K2 already there, and it's like it's 25 and 24 degrees. They're both so close, so tight, a little bit suffocated about, can be, if it's your second marriage already, also I feel here like, it's a little bit like tight right now. It's like you don't understand them, a little bit suffocating. You feel suffocated about also, why is this all things, I feel like you're feeling being judged by people who are on different belief. Like, for example, if they have a different spirituality, different religion, it's kind of like, okay, like this is too much. It's like I just need out. I need some space with all these beliefs. It's just like I need to have my own belief. Okay, and I feel that's it for June 9. Thank you very much for tuning in. And I'm not sure if it's going to be a daily thing, but this is just for June 9. We will see how it goes. Thanks.